Hey, what's up guys? Edison Shears, Minecraft Sheep here with Odd Collectibles, and I wanted to go over some kind of expensive packages that I got in the mail. These are both the same exact item, so it just makes it easier to do them both at the same time. They are some Seal Champion Festival packs, and if you don't know what those packs are, you get them from every year Pokemon Worlds. The competitors will receive like a goodie bag, similar if you've been to a regionals, you receive a goodie bag. But in regionals, you'll receive like a regional stamped card. So just like a set card, typically reverse hollow with a stamp that says it's from a regional championship. And then if you go to Worlds, in the past it was Tropical Beach, and then it became now Champions Festival. Competitors at World would receive like one of these packs in their goodie bags, and then if you, depending on your placement, you could also receive a special English version that was also stamped with that placement on it. Say you could have, I think there's a top 8, a top 32, but yeah, just like that. So here we have the 2016 World's Champions pack. I'm just gonna grab some sleeves so we can do this. My trusty scissors. This took place in San Francisco. The artwork itself is really nice. It is by Naoki Saito, who is a really popular artist now, very well known for kind of, you could always say like the waifu stuff, like the female characters that he's done. So that was packaged just between two top loaders. So here we have it, World Champions pack, World Championship 2016. I've never opened up one of these packs in general. I've always bought the cards loose in the past. So it's actually quite amazing. You can see how, you can't really see my fingers all too well through the wrap. It's just very dirty. You can see some whitening on the back. And that was another thing too. I wasn't sure on the placement of the cards, like which of, so I should mention as well, there's different languages within the pack. There's the most expensive and valuable is the Japanese, then followed by the English. There's, I think, French, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese. I wasn't sure on the placement of the English in the pack, so I wasn't sure if it was that last card. But that cellophane just just rips instantly. You could tell like this is just old stock. I mean, this stuff is pretty old now. 2016 Worlds. It's coming up on 7 years ago now. I guess I'll show the artwork. So here is like this really cool insert at the front. I've seen some binder collections because they are 7 cards in this year's pack. And like for most of these years, it's 7 cards. So you could do like a 9-pocket spread where you have the cards and then, you know, this. So we have that there. And this is the other thing I was really excited for, the code card. You can scan the code card into the game and you'll get into PTCG Online or PTCGO or PTCG Live, and you'll get like the deck box, the coin, and the sleeves for this year. So actually, this is something that was really exciting because these are just hard to come by now. So the very first card, okay, so the first card at the front of the pack is the 2016 English copy. Let's sleeve that right away. I'm very nervous too with this because it is a relatively expensive item. We'll grab that. Centering isn't the best. It's a little heavy. Sorry for the harsh lighting. It's a little bit heavy left to right. A little bit heavier on the left. Ooh, and you see right there, even though it's been a sealed pack this whole time, there is just edge wear throughout. That it just seemed, I mean, that is kind of to be expected. The one that you're really hoping turned out well with just higher print quality is the 2016 Japanese. And you can see that's really nice centering. So I gotta make sure it's not in like the harsh lighting. Actually, I can hold it in the light like this. You can kind of get a better view. So it's the 2016, and you have your 3 starters, obviously. You have Bulbasaur, Charizard, Charmander, Squirtle, riding on top of the Bulbasaur is the Pikachu, great Naoki Saito, and then you always see Psyduck peeking his head somewhere in these cards. Really beautiful card. So a little bit of edge wear throughout, yeah. Just super minor, you know, we're hoping that it's not bad enough that it won't be able to receive the 10. But that is something to, I obviously, I've mentioned it before, that I've never opened up one of these packs myself, so I wasn't sure how the condition of the cards inside would be. I've owned quite a few of the Champion Festivals, particularly in other languages, because for a long time they were very, very cheap, other languages, besides English and Japanese. And I've noticed like really common with all of them is there is always some edge wear. I think like the average grid I would get at CGC is 8.5. Oh, but look at that right there. It's actually kind of hard. Yeah, if I can hold in the light like this, you can see that top right corner is just screwed. There's also like some damage on the back of this card. What language is this? I actually have no clue. This is Spanish? Or is this... Oh, I look pretty bad not knowing that. I guess we'll have to go through. So the main one that I wanted to grade from the pack was the English and the Japanese. That's where like a lot of the value lies. But if there was a different year that looked nice enough, I was going to consider it. But yeah, this one doesn't look that bad. This was the back one on the pack. But yeah, I mean, the main ones you're doing this for are these two. These are just absolutely gorgeous cards. Just really nice artwork. Sorry for the harsh lighting again. Try to hold it that way. So we have this pack. We sleeved it up. I'm gonna peel this out. And if you want like some idea of like a relative price point, I believe a friend of mine, Lance, just auctioned off his P.S.A 9 copy in the Japanese for a little over 2,000 US. So as long as it gets a 9 or above, we're fine on the overall pack cost. So again, we'll go through it. You just have, you know, your congratulations card, your code card. These are interesting too, because these might actually have pretty decent value. I don't think there's many of these like unscanned in still lying around. A lot of this stuff is like in the sealed pack. So you kind of, if you're looking at the value of the packs, have to factor that in. But let me grab the English. This one's a little bit, it's actually the same as the other one. This one's just like reversed, heavy on the right, light on the left. And it is kind of sad to see that even pack fresh, there can be issues. I have to inspect these better with just proper lighting, but yeah, it's off, really off center, you can see. And then obviously, this is the real reason we buy the pack, is to get access to this card. Just gorgeous. The Japanese is just better quality overall. It's just well centered, you can see coming out the pack. And this one looks really, really nice. I don't see any real issues. And I'm kind of not sure how I'm gonna grade these. Yeah, I have like some parts of me that are very superstitious, or like just about particular things. I'm afraid that like I don't know how to describe it. I'm almost like afraid to grade them in the same submission. I kind of feel like I should break it up, send like one Japanese in one order and the other one in a different order, just like to kind of roll the odds. Kind of my thought process. Or I mean, that's probably like what I think would probably be smarter. But I think what I'm going to end up doing is just doing like one sub and throwing both of these in there. And one thing that is kind of funny is, I mean, these cards are obviously very expensive as collector's pieces, and like a really big... So the way that I understood it was Tropical Beach became a super playable trainer, which rose the price by a lot because it was a Worlds promo and very few people could get access to them. So the card was very playable, but not many people could use it. And the Pokemon Company purposely made Champions Festival not a good card to kind of decrease the playable side. So it would just kind of work as like a commemoration. But I've noticed that some people are running Champions Festival now in some of the Gardevoir lists, the Gardevoir EX list, to kind of deal with, I believe it's for Lost Box specifically, but also just because that deck damages all its Pokemon. So I just think it's funny that like, even though it was kind of meant to be a not a great card for use, for play, that it's kind of found a way to come back. But yeah, this is why we opened this pack. You know, we have our other language 2016s, which is cool to see. But the real thing, the real meat is right there. Your English set and your Japanese set. So sorry if this isn't the most interesting video. I just wanted to kind of record myself opening this stuff up live, because I don't know if there's another video of someone opening up a 2016 pack, or if there are many videos of people opening up Champion Festival packs. I have a couple more coming in that I'll do videos on. But yeah, thanks for watching. Sorry for like the dichotomy in lighting, and have a nice one, guys. Bye.